A group of people is promoting Islam in Igboland, especially in Ebony State and Imo State. These people have already recruited a lot of Igbo youth and Igbo men and female. My people, things is happening. Islam is taking over Igboland. If you don't know it now. Don't be smart, you know. They say America don't provoke. They say they go vex put for any country where Nigeria they ask help from. They mention them for this video. As that one they happen, I want to play you a back video when Ato Eze is promising you that after Buhari is going to give Igbo president to Igbo man, and Tinubu is there. Ato Eze is still today. They are supporting evil. So what they are promising you is they are going to bring Islam, terrorists, Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, all of them to buy you in Igbo land. Just like as you are seeing City Boy. They are shouting City Boy, City Boy, City Boy. Igbo people, how long would we be deceived? How long are you people will stop following money and follow the reality? Save yourself. Now who get life, oh, now they enjoy money. Who don't have life, I go take enjoy money. If you're home, they everywhere they run critique. That money where they give you, where they for your account, where you go there enjoy them. My people, let's go and watch the videos where we get for our hand today.
Even though a lot of challenge, yes, but Allah is great. Yes. Allah is great. Allah is great. Okay. Islamic is not for Ndausa. Yes. It's not for Ndigu. It's a religion of choice. It's a religion of choice. So that I stand fit, and inshallah I will be a Muslim, and inshallah I will die as a Muslim. And also legal Yainaba. One of our sisters said that the Aisha. So this is our new sister. She just took her Shahada on Friday after Idi Mubarak, yes, and to the glory of God, she's here. Now land suka, magab mo suka sa do nyo buka biamobo. So msana ya jaka ko huma kan she me yeli la me masakara sala. So she's there with me.
Thank you.
All right.
How
many of you remember this guy's video?
Like somebody like Buhari, after another 4 years, 8 years in presidency, we give Igbos the power. Nobody else will do that. Only Buhari. Where do you the power here? Buhari. Oh, Buhari will give us power. We transfer the presidency to Iboma. Because he has conscience. He takes a decision. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. Now, Mr. President, I'm very happy. Somebody like Umeha is a young man who fears God, who think about the poor like yourself. Give him power to rule Igbo people and Nigeria as a whole. I'm very grateful. I salute you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Oh, fake. 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 Cause no problem everywhere. That's fake. That's fake.
No more Aboki. We don't need them. Aboki, they are the bandits raping our women. They are killing innocent people. It's happening live in Port Harcourt. We don't need Fulani bandits. X-Men is dead. We don't need Aboki. Aboki should leave Port Harcourt. River State.
Look into this matter.
Yes.
Aboki should go.
They should go.
Excellency, Honorable Simlaye Kubara. Aboki should leave us in the brutal land.
Yes.
Aboki go.
Aboki should go.
Aboki is a bandit in the brutal land.
They are bandits. We don't need them.
No.
They should leave this community in the Gurunta land. Port Harcourt, River State. We don't need them here. Aboki should go. We don't need them. We don't want Aboki. Aboki should go.
Aboki should go.
They should go. We don't need them. Stop killing. Stop killing. Aboki, stop killing. We don't need you people. You people should go. We are in peaceful protest. We don't need them. No more Aboki. We don't need them. Aboki, they are the bandits raping our women. They are killing innocent people. It's happening live in Port Harcourt. We don't need Fulani bandits. X-Men is there. We don't need Aboki. Aboki should leave Port Harcourt. Rivers State.
Look into this matter.
Yes.
Aboki should go.
They should go.
His Excellency, Honorable Aboki should leave us in the brutal land.
Yes.
Aboki go.
Aboki should go.
Aboki is a bandit in the brutal land.
They are a bandit. We don't need them.
No.
They should leave this community in the Gurunta land. Port Harcourt, River State. We don't need them here. Aboki should go. We don't need them. We don't want Aboki. Aboki should go.
Aboki should go.
They should go. We don't need them. Stop killing. Stop killing. Aboki, stop killing. We don't need you people. You people should go. We are in peaceful protest. We don't need them.
So the US is very angry that Tinubu is seeking for help from these 4 countries. They are going to mention it in this video. And this is direct from the US Congress. In fact, they listed the countries, and these are countries that are already being suspected for some other things. You will hear it, and because of this, they've named Nigeria now the most dangerous place to live in the world as a Christian. And again, the US has accused Tinubu of being, let me not talk, listen to the full details, and make sure you watch the video to the end if you want to understand what is really going on.
200 American troops are headed to Nigeria to help stop the killing of Christians by Islamist militants. President Trump promised to protect Christians and others under persecution and execution there last year when he designated Nigeria a country of particular concern over the attacks and mass killings and kidnappings. Earlier this week, Congressman Riley Moore was in focus.
Right now, the folks that I am talking to on the ground have described what's happening in the Middle Belt in the north of Nigeria right now in the last 10 days as a bloodbath. It's just wanton death and murder and destruction that continues. But working with the administration, we are making steps in the right direction to address this persecution. The president is very singularly focused on addressing this.
And it is in the Faulkner Focus, and we continue our coverage. Senior foreign correspondent Jillian Turner. Jillian.
Good morning to you, Harris. President Trump is accusing Nigeria's government of complete and total failure to protect its own citizens from terrorist attacks. So now the Pentagon is deploying, as you mentioned, U.S. service members in the hopes that those troops can help Nigeria's military to help its own people. There are 200 troops, as you mentioned, who are going to be deployed to Nigeria. They are going to work hand in glove with a very small U.S. footprint already there on the ground. They are focused on the fight against Islamist terror groups, Boko Haram and ISIS. Here's the president last week, Harris.
When Christians come under attack, they know they're going to be attacked violently and viciously by President Trump. I know it's not a nice thing to say, but that's the way it is.
Nigerians have been hit by a series of deadly attacks in 2026 so far. Militants regularly raiding markets, villages, churches, schools all across the country. More than 240 people have been killed so far. This U.S. troop deployment follows, as you mentioned, the designation of Nigeria as a country of concern in October. Back then, President Trump cited the killing of 3,100 Christians known last year, as well as joint U.S.-Nigerian strikes on terror targets on Christmas Day. The U.S. envoy for religious freedom says that terror groups are actually getting a helping hand, unfortunately. Take a listen.
Nigeria is now the deadliest place on the planet to be a Christian. At the same time, the Nigerian government is seeking and receiving support from countries I previously named: China, Russia, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia. I wonder why.
It's really interesting, Harris, to look at the demographics of African nations writ large, because nearly half of the entire continent today actually identifies as Christian. This is a huge demographic change from 50 years ago. 100 years ago, it was less than 9% of people in the country. This incredibly swift and transformational change, I guess, is coming with a huge cost. Harris?
Well, and for the first time, there have been studies, Pew among them, that have looked at the size and scope of Christianity around the globe. And by numbers, it is now outnumbering other religions on the planet. So what you're watching is where that's happening in particular. Jillian, thank you very much.
Hey,
Upon after some Igbos see what Islam is causing to the whole world, and some people have the guts to promote Islam in Igboland. My people, things is really wrong with us. I want you to share this video. Drop your own opinion for inside comment section.